So I first picked Gnar mid when our top laner's last pick, and it really throws off the enemy. They picked Cass mid, and the dude is pretty screwed, I think. If I had to, you know, give my predictions on this one, I would say I solo carry no matter what. We are playing on the LAN server, and my ping's actually pretty good. It's like 78 ping, I think. When I was in a loading screen, though, it was like 78 ping. And it feels like the same ping to the NA servers, which is crazy. They make like 500 million a year, but cannot make servers in multiple regions. I mean, they can, but like they choose not to, which is like very odd. It's very unfair too, because some people have like 10 ping, whereas me, I feel like this is the same as what I normally get, and I'm playing on the North American servers as a person that lives in North America. And I currently live in Nevada, which is, you know, not like some crazy outlandish place to live in terms of, well, to the west a little bit there is California, and that's where the Riot offices are, I think. That's where the servers used to be located. And there was a time where I actually was getting benefit from that on some level. When I was like quote unquote professional at the game, I lived in Washington State. My ping was pretty good. I think it was like 30-ish because the servers were in California. By the time I moved to Nevada, the servers were in Chicago for a while, which I guess they might as well be in Florida. I think that's where the LAN servers are, because I'm getting really similar ping, it feels like, to this server. And a lot of these people are playing with pretty bad ping. Why is this happening? Got some spillage coming over to the mid lane. I'm thinking like I can just take the Lee if he ganks, like no problem, 100%. Like it's not even gonna be an issue. But then the set really throws a wrench in my plans. It does suck that Cass gets a free back though. Ordinarily he would never get a free back. That actually really impacts like how well he's gonna be able to do in lane. Even though I'm 48 to 19 farm, which is good. Like I'm happy with this, how this is going so far. But yeah, we do have some gapage in the bot lane and the top lane. I would potentially like to go next here. I'm just not doing well enough, I think, to be able to carry the gapage that we got going on in our other lanes. Like, what the hell? Really what people don't understand about this game is it's just a numbers game. Like statistically speaking, you're not going to get ganked by a set twice by the 7-minute 30-second mark. It's just not going to happen in like a good majority of your games. After you've already been ganked by the Lee twice, I think. Well, Lee came mid on that one gank. But yeah, like statistically speaking, you know, if I'm playing Gnar mid against Cass, whatever happened this game will not happen in probably 18 out of 19 games. And then Fiora also is getting solo killed by the Shen, which is very bad. I specifically picked Gnar in this situation so that she would be able to counter whatever they picked up, which Fiora does counter, I think. And yeah, my last video I called people morons, which I feel like I need to stop doing that, because like I don't think they're stupid in terms of like general life stuff. I just think League players in general have a bad mentality when it comes to this game. Pretty much every game you're gonna see someone say reported, someone needs to get reported, someone needs to get banned, and I just can't even imagine that mindset where like you care what happens to another person's account that you're never gonna see again potentially. You're probably really never gonna see most of these people ever again, unless you use Q right away. Then there's like a chance you might match with them again, but after that, especially at like lower MMRs, you're never going to see these people ever again. So the fact that you would care about what happens to their account is very I think that's stupid. So maybe I need to clarify better like what I think is stupid about it. Kind of knew that was coming. Oh, got his ignite and Lee missed his Q. Got that LAN ping, I guess. Oh my Christ. So yeah, in order to clarify like how I feel about, you know, that's 2 ignites that just got blown on me, like pretty much back to back. I'm able to sustain that because I'm playing arguably an imbalanced champion. I don't really like want to deal with this set right now. I want to just kind of play a new game and then talk about what I want to talk about, because statistically speaking, this is like the 2 out of 10 games that I'll lose, basically. It's like the 1 in 20 games that I'll lose as Gnar mid versus Cass. And yeah, I don't even remember what I was talking about, which is very sad. It was way more important than anything that's going on in this game right now. Whatever's going on here is not relevant to anything, really. Oh my god. Wait, that guy dies. I eat into the wall, I love it. It's still actually looking like a win. Like I got my hull breaker now and the tower's about to go down. Fiora is also farming pretty well. Like she's not out farming Shen. She has tier and she's about to complete her coal. And I do feel like I'm kind of in the driver's seat of this game. Despite the insurmountable amount of ganks, Cass has half my farm. So I kind of recovered. I'm now 6-5. And I don't think I'm going to show most of the game. It's just been kind of LARPing with teammates and been making good plays. But it's just been kind of a slow game. Obviously, it's been really trying. He healed him too. It's a shutdown on that guy. Yeah. So I'm 4-3 now on this count, and we're just going to skip a few games till this game where I'm trying to save my Kayle top. If you guys have followed my channel for a while, you know how I feel about Kayle. I think it's the worst champion in the game. Has no reason to ever be played. Although this guy does have a 70% win rate, so shout out to him for that. Hopefully he'll be able to make use of the fact that I blew both my sums to try to save him from getting gapped by the Lucian top. My bot lane did die 2v2 already though, so right now, like, if I was able to control my destiny, I would just go AFK and go on to next, and I'll just not have teammates that are this trash next game. Holy hell. Trying to push to limit here, aka limit test. Dude, I'm 1v1ing. Okay. Agradi Sirmos El Report El Nar says the 0-7 bot lane. So I'm currently 6-5, which is not great. And Brand's not even connected. It's Twitch top, yeah. Zoning me off the minions, which is not good. Did I miss XP for that? Maybe not. Oh. Didn't actually miss XP, that's pretty good. So actually I'm mid this game, but I took him for the team, and oh no, Brand's back. I don't think you're making it out there, bud. Maybe though. Wow, he's so fast. Not sure about Alright. One important thing that I did this game that I think is really good, and it looks like Shaco actually DC'd and they're not FFing. They're so mad. One thing I did this game though that I think is really important is I stopped dying at 4 deaths, and I actually did get some farm. If you go like 0-12 with no CS and a couple people report you, which these guys definitely are, they've just been spamming like report Nar. They're kind of turning on each other though now, which is good. So maybe they'll forget to report me, but I don't think reporting me actually does anything as long as I have a good amount of farm and I haven't died too much. So I'm currently 6-6. I feel like I'm about to be 6-7 because I have a die in the jungle against Kindred who did counterpick me. Kindred does really well in Kench, and Diana just doesn't do anything. If I had a normal jungler, I wouldn't care about Kindred, but... So I'm currently 9-8, and part of the reason why we're gonna fast forward a bunch of games. This is not good. Maybe I should have started jump. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get 2 before them, I think. Sorry, the reason why I'm 9-8, I think, is because I'm getting autofilled a lot. This guy's dead. Jump out of there. It's because I thought the cow was going to go crazy. That worked though. Like, that was actually not bad. Got all their sums as well. And Tristana counters cat really hard in the mid lane. Like, I played that lane before. Very easy for Trist just to stomp the cat. So the fact that they picked it bot lane is odd. They definitely picked after me as well. And yeah, we definitely don't even die level 1 if we don't all in. But I'm running kind of weird runes. I'm going Fleet, which does like no damage. And like Not doesn't know that. So like I don't blame him. Here's my runes, by the way. I don't know why they keep turning off. It's like a very sustain heavy build. I'm just gonna go for it straight. I don't know if that's bad or not. I mean, we do miss all these creeps, I think, back here. So I think it was kind of bad. Actually, no. Zillion's really trying to make sure that we get those. Zillion's really trying, but unfortunately we did miss a couple. So my strategy was I cube mid, main, top, secondary, but I've been getting autofilled and getting my secondary role way more than I've been getting mid. And it feels like that's kind of a LAN server thing where you get autofilled more because there's less players. And I've been queuing kind of at weird times, kind of degen hour queue times. This guy's dead for 100%. Yep. Might be able to get this guy too despite the ring guard. Yeah. Probably can get the ring guard too if I played that right. 100% could have got him, but nice. Yeah, this is like such a bad lane for them. I saw the Zillion and I saw this guy hovering Nautilus and I was like, yeah, Trist would just go really well against Zillion. But then he picks Cat as well into Trist. Like, I've seen Cat ADC work, but I think not against this. We're fighting the ring guard. Yeah, I'm trying to like go on these guys because it feels like they're letting me get into a position where I can all in them. Just don't take any damage yet. Just light them up. And yeah, once I get shield bow, it's like so GG. People don't usually get shield bow on ADCs anymore. I'm just gonna go on this guy straight. I got the thing off. I can jump again if I wanted to. They're struggling so hard to like try to figure out a way to win, but there's no win condition. It's like in IT when they say, you know, put the circle in the box, some kind of saying like that. That's what they're trying to do right now. They're trying to figure out how to make the impossible possible. Oh no, it reset. That sucks. Why would it reset there? I think these dumbasses think that like I'm gonna go full squishy Tristana. I think that's their win condition, honestly, but I'm just not. So the fact that I'm not doing that, you can see my items just give up already. Like holy fuck. I'm going freaking full tank Tristana. We got the Bloodthirster shield. Guardian Angel just haven't even gotten close to popping this. Mortal Shield Bow for the shield. We're going Titanic Hydra next. Overheal, giving me more shield. It's actually incredible that they just did an AFK already. None of them AFK'd. What the fuck? How? How did they play that out? What the fuck? So I got like the perfect thumbnail for this video. Well played. It encapsulates how I feel about this game so well. Basically this game is like an ant farm. Actually got the XP for that, nice. I'll try to bait him to go on me here. He's done so. He flashes. What did he start? Did he start W? He didn't even E. Basically, when you queue up for this game, it's like transforming yourself into an ant and entering an ant farm. And I don't think these people, you know, like permanently transform themselves into ants, but when they're in this game, they're ants. Like they will do, you know, whatever they have to do to further their goal of becoming the best ants out of all the ants, basically. When you think about it like that, you don't really treat them like humans, because in this game that we're playing right now, I probably should maybe max in my Q, to be honest. Is this guy not ever? There we go. He finally figured out how he can ward jump. In this game, you don't treat the ants like humans, because why would you? Like, you see an ant on your counter, do you treat it like a human? And are you like, Mr. Ant, I will, you know, feed you and house you and make sure that, you know, you make it back to your colony safe, so that you will spread the word about my hospitality, and I want all your other ant friends to come and, you know, take up refuge in my house. I mean, okay, maybe that's going a little bit far. I don't know about the refuge thing, like being able to apply to the game, but the point is that like you don't treat these people like human beings, because they don't behave like human beings. Their humanity is completely gone when they queue up for a game of League, I think. And just being aware of that, I think, is pretty important when it comes to keeping your sanity in this game. Yeah, that did nothing. So for game 20, we got a pretty advanced technique here. I first picked Sona mid, they counter me with Morgana. Then our last pick support, who is duo with the Kog'Maw, so he will carry probably. Like they will 1v9. I don't have to do anything. I just have to not feed basically and have some kind of strategy that's going to scale. There's also other supports I could have played, but I want to try Sona because I got the legendary Sona skin on this account through a random skin shard, and it came with a ton of essence. This is like a $5 account, which normally I would not pay that much, but there's not many accounts right now on eBay. I will say the skin looks pretty insane. Look at the detail on it. If I didn't hate Riot Games so much, I would say they did a pretty good job with this one. This should be some kind of skin that you get from playing Sona for like 3,000 games and getting Challenger with Sona as like your main champion. That's what they should have done with skins. I feel like they easily could have done that. They're making 500 million a year. Like, it's just not that hard to implement ideas like that, but there's not much competition, so there's really not much reason to innovate. Like, why innovate when you don't have to? Nice. We both use a thing. Great minds think alike. Well, that looks like that's game. Let's FF now, boys. We got a bot gap because they're duo. We got Rengar gap. Kog'Maw with shield bow with 2 supports. It's okay though. You guys can win if you just play it right. It is possible. Should I flush? Wow, that was close, guys. You almost did play it right, though. If you just played it a little bit different, you know, we probably would have all been low. Maybe. I mean, who knows? We just gotta be positive about it. We gotta think positively. But yeah, if you're in the enemy team here and you go AFK, you're toxic. You deserve to get your account banned. It's not acceptable behavior. You know, Sona did just get her Ardent Censure. And that is a big Caitlyn ult. She just had a little bit more damage. Or if Xin just positioned a little bit differently, he could steal this Baron. You know, we just gotta think positively here. Like, maybe the enemy team could potentially 5v3 this. Let's just let them have a little bit of fun here, you know? I think they deserve it after a game like this. Wow, she hit the binding. Shen, if he flash taunts in, maybe they could kill the Lulu there. Probably not, but, you know, we gotta think positively. Imagine your account could actually get banned for this. And people actually play this game. Like, I'm not playing this game because I think it's like a great game. I'm just playing this game to try to like get to the understanding of like why people play it. I have fun just kind of like watching these people. It's kind of like somebody that goes bird watching, I guess. Like they have fun just watching the birds. That's what I feel like I'm doing here. I'm just kind of watching the, just CC this in just because I can. Why not? I'm just kind of watching the ants. Yo, it's okay though, just ban everyone, dude. Just ban them all. But yeah, it's game 20, I went 12-8, and I got autofilled a lot. And I did a lot of limit testing on this account.
Contra el top laner enemigo, que fue 2-2-2. Aquí no hubo tanta diferencia. Contra 154 de farm, tampoco hubo tanta diferencia. En mid, 1-0-10 con 127 de farm, que es del enemigo. Mientras que nuestro mid se fue 4-3-0 con 156. Aquí nuestro mid fue el único que al parecer ganó la línea. O se podría decir de alguna manera que ganó. De hecho, en una ocasión incluso le ganó al Rengar. Claramente, no en late. Fue como al minuto, ¿qué será? 10. No, antes del minuto 10 porque era el primer dragón casi en cuanto salió. Y los de bot 0-5-1 con 112 de farm. El ADC. Contra el ADC enemigo que se fue 9-1-5 con 155 de farm. Una diferencia de 43 de farm y pues 9 kills. En support, nuestro support se fue 0-6-4 con 20... Bueno, aquí el farm no es tan importante. 0-6-4 contra el 0-0-15.